So, why do people have affairs with their coworkers? Part 2. Now, you might think it's because of the proximity effect. And the proximity effect basically states that we are attracted to whoever we spend the most time with, whoever we are the closest to. But that just explains who we are attracted to. It explains attraction. It doesn't really explain why someone would choose to have an affair. So, as I said in the previous video, affairs are a painkiller. And many of you smart cookies are wondering, okay, well, so what is this pain? And the pain is emotional pain. And I have found through the last 25 years that we are at high risk for an affair when we get into what I call the affair Bermuda Triangle. And that's when three things are happening at the same time. It's when we are not doing well, right? So we're depressed, anxious, we've experienced some other kind of mental health challenge, PTSD, grief, something like this. Then the second part of the triangle is when the relationship is struggling as well. And the third component of the triangle is when there is some kind of trauma or some kind of trigger that pushes you over the edge. So let's say, you are not doing well, you are depressed because your business is starting to fail. And then, your relationship is strained, maybe because you haven't been feeling good, or communication has broken down, or you have little kids at home, something like that. And then there's some kind of additional trauma or additional trigger, like your mother passes away. You will be in so much pain that you will be tempted to take almost any painkiller. And unfortunately, affairs are a painkiller that people choose. I'm not attempting to justify it. It's always the wrong choice. I'm really attempting to explain why this happens. So, coworkers are particularly appealing as an affair partner because you're expected to talk to your coworkers, right? It's not suspicious if you're texting your coworkers throughout the day. It is suspicious if you're texting a stranger or the neighbor or, the lady down the street or the guy down the street or whoever. So I think there's an additional component that's appealing about a coworker, and that is that it's kind of, you have a little bit of cover for communicating with them. So this is all to explain why coworkers are a very appealing affair partner, and our research into over 5,783 people that have been involved with affairs shows that the AP, the affair partner, is a coworker about 38.45% of the time. So that's almost 40%. So tell me what you think about this. Let's talk about it further.